we're just coming into Ardglass. I've tried phoning both numbers for the harbour and on the radio, no answer. So hopefully I'll find a berth. I'm just about to tuck into my delicious seafood platter that's just been given to me. Derek caught everything this morning and his friend Eric has just cooked it in the marina kitchen. So I have to say that was pretty fantastic. Delicious. Just leaving Ardglass. Very, very lovely place. Bye Ardglass, thank you very much. Oh, well, sun's shining and the engine's off. Just got to see how, make sure those new batteries hold up. Yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on them. If they do hold up, then that's the problem solved. If they don't, it must be another issue. I won't worry about it at the moment. But anyway, yeah, sun's out. We're sailing. We've got 11.5 knots of wind. Yeah, we've got a boat behind us. There's three of us all left at the same time. And we're all going down to Laoghaire Marina. So with myself and the one ahead, probably can't see him really. I don't think you can see him. He left about 20 minutes before me, so we've caught him up already. So we'll be racing him. He's about 30 foot, so we're fairly matched. And then we've got a big 38 foot Halberg Rassie behind us. So we can't really compete with that one. But yeah, we're doing about, oh, there's quite a few pot boys around. Watch out for them, bobbing under the water. We're doing about 5.8 knots, but the wind is not set to stay with us. So we're just enjoying it while we can. It's going to be a long day today. 62 miles. It's a massive area where the two tides, I say they meet, they don't actually meet. There's like a massive area of slack water, which is slack 24/7. So no tide to help us, but no tide against us. But when we get towards Dublin, we'll have a little bit of tide against us. But it's neap, so not too much. But it's going to be a long day. Yeah, we left this morning at 6:30, so we will get in about 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight. Long day. Well, that's it. We're officially in Southern Irish waters. So we're flying our Southern Ireland courtesy flag. Just in Dublin Bay, and it's very, very busy. We're just about to cross the shipping channel. We've just been given permission to cross in front of the ferry, but but he's told me I have got to go as quickly as possible. There he is, you can see, so I'm crossing in front of him. Another huge marina flows in there somewhere. Morning all, it is Wednesday 31st of July. It's just gone 6 o'clock and we are just about to leave Dunleary Marina. I only got in here about 4 o'clock yesterday, but and I would stay, but the weather and tide are really good today to get down to Arklow, and so I'm gonna take it. So yeah, beautiful morning. Not much wind at the moment, but there should be a nice sort of northerly-ish wind to get me down to Arklow at lunchtime. Well, that's it. Just leaving, just left the harbour now, so bye Dublin. Short but sweet. I did get a chance to go into the Royal Irish Yacht Club last night, and it was really lovely, I had a really nice welcome. I had a good chat to the Commodore there, who gave me lots of advice for the next few ports of call, so that was all very useful. And yep, they did invite me to stay, but to enjoy the crack. But I needed to get back to getting a good night's sleep for today. But they were all in a fantastic mood last night because the Irish, it's the Olympics on, and the Irish won a gold medal in swimming. So yeah, they were all in very good, in a very good mood. Just approaching Arklow Harbour. It's quite a tricky one because the tide is really sort of pushing us down, so we're sort of got to aim for the north pier. Very tricky entrance with the wind behind me and the tide coming out and the tide going down. Very tricky. Well, that was a bit hairy, but we're in the actual river now. On a river pontoon, and I can see the wind is going to be blowing us off, so it's going to be another tricky one. That's it, we're in at Arklow. It's not as pretty as the other places that I've been to, but it's very convenient, and we got electricity. So yeah, it was a very tricky entrance. It really was, with the wind behind us. It was one of those ones where you surfed in, and it was very shallow on one side, and the tide was pushing us onto the shallow side. So it really was tricky, and the wind was blowing us off the pontoon, and there's nobody here to help me. But we're on. That's the main thing. Oh, I need a cup of coffee. I need a Guinness, but it's too early. Evening all. It is Wednesday, the 31st of July, at 7:30 in the evening, and just been in a bit of a dilemma as to what to do. So tomorrow, we're in Arklow, and I need to get round to Kilmore Quay. And tomorrow morning it's okay, not enough wind to sail or anything, but the tide is good for the morning to get me round. The tide is good to get me round to Kilmore Quay, but the only thing is, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon the wind's coming up, and as I come round to Kilmore Quay I go southwesterly, and the wind comes up southwesterly, so it's going to be 4, possibly gusting a 5. So that's a bit of a dilemma. Now, I wouldn't normally go, but if I go tomorrow, then there's a good window to get me to Milford Haven on Saturday, which means I can have a day's rest at Kilmore Quay. Now, if I don't go tomorrow, then I won't be going for the near foreseeable future, and I'll be here at Arklow. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely at Arklow, and but I probably don't want to be here for another week or so. And then obviously when I do get down to Kilmore Quay, then I've got to sit and wait for the next window. So I mean, we could be into the middle of August by then. So we're going to go for it. I've spoken to the harbour master here, and he said, yep, it's all doable for me. And I've spoken to the harbour master at Kilmore Quay, and he said, yes, come. He said it'll be a little bit unpleasant for the last 2 hours, but they said they're used to yachts coming into Kilmore Quay a bit battered, and they'll take very good care of me when I get in, and he promises me there'll be somebody there to take my lines, so I'm going to go for it. So the harbour master here has said to me to leave about between 7 and 8, so I'm going to go at 7. I'll be punching a bit of tide, and then after a couple of hours we'll have tide for 6 hours, and then punching a little bit when we go around the corner. So that's it. I'll just show you the weather. So this is Arklow, and this is Kilmore Quay. So tomorrow, 7 o'clock, so very, very little. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, very little wind. And then you can see the wind's coming up here, so in the afternoon. So if we set off at 7, we should be in about 5 o'clock. But as you can see, we've got, it is going to be uncomfortable coming round there, but then we can have a day of rest on the Friday, which is obviously no one's going anywhere on the Friday. And then on the Saturday, there's Milford Haven and Kilmore Quay. So Saturday is looking nice, and a nice good wind to get us over on Saturday. Quite breezy, and it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be doable. It's going to be sailable. So I haven't looked for the tides yet. It's going to be a long day. It's 60 miles, so I'm hoping I can do most of it in the daylight, but there's a possibility I may have to leave Kilmore in the dark or arrive at Milford in the dark. So I haven't quite got that far yet, but as you can see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so you can see why we really need to go tomorrow, so that we can get that window for Saturday.